This is our first package being installed, and the bright light on the lid is blinding everybody. But this is after we installed these packages last Saturday. We're now doing a Friday inspection, and of course either a lawnmower or an airplane interrupts us. But first we're going to smoke the front entrance. They just started flying a little bit ago. It's about 11:30. And with this cooler weather, we won't be in there very long. And Jim's going to remove the lid here.
They don't need much smoke.
Yeah, very
Just
little.
give them a couple little puffs like that. Let them know that we're here. We're going to take off the top. Then we're going to give them a couple light puffs up here.
You want them to kind of duck their heads a little bit.
And then easily take your cover and set it in front of the hive like this so they can crawl back up inside if they want.
Take out this one right here. So take your one furthest away so you can just slide them over.
Make sure you, when it has comb on it and bees, set it to the back side. Don't set it right here where you're working, or they're going to be crawling up your pant legs.
Ask Jim how he knows.
I saw it happen
All right,
to someone.
Let's take a look at this one and see what we got.
They're bringing in nectar here.
Yeah, right down here.
See the nectar? See it shiny right here? All these girls are bringing in nectar.
So on Monday, I filled the feeders on all of these hives. So they've had a feeder full of syrup plus the 1 can they got on Saturday. Now look at all that
Look
drawn
at that
comb.
drawn comb.
Beautiful.
Wow.
That's on the 3rd frame out.
Can you
Nice.
see all this? See all this drawn comb?
Got any eggs in there? Nope.
Not yet.
Okay. I wouldn't expect to.
When you're
Look
turning
at that
your
side.
frames, make sure
Look how
you
much
always
comb they
keep
got.
it over there. There she is right there. There she is right there.
Look at how black she is. Wow.
Now we're going to look here, and there should be some eggs in here. And there are. She's laying eggs right here.
Okay. So for your first inspection, that's really what you're looking for, is that they got a little food. And we'll take a look at these other 2 frames just to give you an idea, but you don't really, once you just see eggs, you know the queen is performing and everything's good. Now look at how far out they've drawn this one out. It's more into the center of the cluster. And I'll bet you see eggs in there and maybe a larva or 2.
When you're handling your frame, like I said, always keep it over the hive, because she might be on there and might fall off.
Look how far out they've drawn that.
Yeah, they've been.
And you definitely don't want to lose your queen.
And I doubt if they've done much on this frame, but they might have. Yep. Look at all the glistening here.
That's
the
all
syrup.
They got food.
They are out foraging as well because there's so much in bloom right now.
Lift that feeder just a little bit and
Okay.
see what it weighs. It doesn't look like there's much left in it.
Oh, it's full.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They may be out foraging more than taking syrup. Gently push your frames back together.
See how gentle he's doing? That's what you want to do. Because the queen is probably walking on top of bees. You don't want to squeeze her. The feeder is still full of syrup, so we don't need to give her any more, because remember I fed them on Monday a full feeder full. And what little flying they're doing, they're going to go grab nectar before they'll grab syrup, okay?
Get in the habit when you put a frame into your hive is slide it down like this, and that way, instead of pushing it like this, when you slide it down like this. You're going to push any bees that are on there off and not squash them. Then make sure all your frames are close together, and that's all we need to do here. When you put your lid on, put it on at an angle like this, turn it that way, it'll push any bees that are on there to the outside. I got a little lip there. And then when you put your top on, make sure you push it forward. That way they can entrance.
Anybody know what
through the
today's
front.
date is?
Today is the 19th.
Yep. So 4 frames of bees, we know that's what came with the package.
Yep.
And what did you guess, about a frame and a half of brood?
Yeah, frame.
Frame. Okay, we'll
One frame.
mark it 1. And if we have a problem with the queen, we'll mark it on here. We're all set. So 4 frames of bees, that's what came in the package. Sometimes you'll come into a hive and the queen will be super strong and she'll attract bees from other hives, and you'll find you have 5 frames. Okay? This one's
We are
good.
always going to go how many bees, how much brood, and then how much honey.
Yep. Well, that's a wrap for our first inspection. Hope you all enjoy it.
Nice.
Thank you.